I think coming from Scotland, I think opportunity was there. Father was a keen amateur golfer, played off 5 handicap, and a member of Raw Troon, and off we went on the ladies' course because we weren't allowed to play on the main course at under 18. And I think everyone in Scotland has opportunity, more opportunity to playing golf. You know, we've nearly 600 golf courses and golf around every corner, so every child has opportunity. There's a number of young players, you know. I mean, all over really. It's full of potential in our game. Full of potential. You know, you've got Americans, you've got young Brits, Europeans, and more importantly now, you've got young Asians. And more are you seeing in the men's game as well as the ladies' game, though, Asians coming through and winning. On the PGA Tour and on the European Tour now, and I think that's where the future is in Asia, Korea, Japan, China. If you think about that, I've just mentioned three countries there. I mean, that's a third of the world in population. It's incredible. America, Europe are good, but I think the future is Asia. Yeah. 3 PGAs in a row. Wentworth, 3 PGAs in a row, 98, 99, 2000. Especially if you saw the career highlight was the third one. To win the PGA 2000 after coming back and trying to win it 3 times in a row and actually achieving it, that's great. A few courses in the wind. I think when the wind springs up, you know, you get, you know, Muirfield 2002 was ridiculous. Pebble Beach was ridiculous. You get some really very, very windy conditions and tough courses. But if you were to play a course flat calm, I think Carnoustie would be the hardest course to play of all. It's more relaxed before and after the round. I think the lads understand that. But it's amazing when the gun goes on Friday morning or Thursday morning, as we are here. It's amazing how competitive it is, and that's what drives us all is the competition, me included. So it's more relaxed before and after, but during, game on. Yeah. So it's the best place to play, you know, because it is relaxed and yet it's competitive. So you've got a best of both worlds. Well, number one is easy, is every amateur would grip the club tighter than I do at address. Strangle it, in other words. 10 out of 10. I would hold the club about 3 or 4 out of 10 at address. Okay, by the time I get to the top, I'm 10 out of 10. But to get there, I start at 4. So that's number one. Number two would be don't try and hit the ball too hard. The harder you hit the ball, the more spin you implant on the ball, which means the ball goes up in the air. And I don't tend to hit the ball that hard, so the ball tends to stay down. And you get these knuckle balls where it doesn't spin as much. Get some loft on your driver. A number of people are playing clubs that aren't suited to them with lack of loft. So I'd say more loft is more accuracy. And belief, I think belief and confidence will be 4 and 5. I think if you believe it's going to go in the fairway, it will. And that leads into number 5, which would be confidence. If you're confident of doing something, you're usually halfway there to achieving it. So there's your 5 points. If I was to help myself with my own character, I would have told myself to be more patient. I wanted it probably a little bit too early. So I got there, but it took a bit longer than I thought it was going to take. And so with anybody, I think patience is the number one. It's a game from 8 to 80. I'm proving it. I'm 56 now, and hopefully still quite competitive. So, you know, I think I wanted it when I turned pro at 23. I wanted it at 24, and it takes time. And it's difficult to accept that you mature in golf. My top golf was, say, 35, 36 years old. So it's difficult to accept that it takes that long to learn the game, learn how to win, how to play. And so I'd say to anybody, including myself, to be more patient.